Hey, remember that Stonewall movie? The one with the controversial trailer that made it look like the riots were all the work of some random hot white kid? When all we had was a trailer, I said let's hold off judging the movie until it's out. Well, now it's out. And it's been judged. Oh man, has it been judged. But I'm not going to talk about the movie because I'm too incensed that in an interview, director Roland Emmerich referred to the main character as straight acting. According to Emmerich, for straight people, Danny is a very easy in. Danny's very straight acting. Straight audiences can feel for him. Whoa, wait, stop. Straight acting? Really? That's a term you find on dating sites circa 1998 alongside its ugly cousins, Mask for Mask and No Femmes. Going onto a gay site and saying you want to meet somebody who's straight acting is about as tactful as going on JDate and saying you want to meet a nice Jewish boy, but not one who acts too Jewish. So what do people really mean when they use that term? Well, they don't mean acting like a straight person, because there are a billion different ways that straight people can act. They mean not acting stereotypically feminine, because for a man to have feminine traits is bad. Now that's not just homophobia, it's misogyny, devaluing anything associated with femininity because real men act manly. It's a fetishization, sometimes literally, of the hypermasculine, and it's completely unrealistic, because nobody is really this straight acting. Not even real straight people. It is galling that someone would use this term after directing a movie about queer liberation. Obviously, Roland didn't pick up on any of the lessons from the actual riots, which were all about fighting for the right to not have to be straight acting, to no longer be punished for being perceived as anything other than a masculine stereotype. In 1969, when the Stonewall riots happened, if you could pass as straight, you didn't need to throw any bricks. You could hide. It was the people who couldn't hide who had to fight back. These people rioted so that we wouldn't have to act straight in order to be safe. And now, here's a guy who claims to be telling their story, and yet he's hiding their gayness behind a character who he holds up as straight acting, perpetuating the very thing that was oppressing them. This movie is an unintentional cautionary tale about the destructive power of straight acting. But there have been plenty of others with a more deliberate message. I just posted videos about the movies The Birdcage and In and Out. Both are about the pressure to act like a real man, masking oneself in an inauthentic masculine cliché. And they're about how that pressure can drive a person insane. And not just gay people, that pressure tells straight men and boys that there's only one way to be a man.
Down.
Do I look like a homosexual?
Would you walk for me?
Stick your hand out sideways, not palm down. I'm gonna shake it, not kiss it.
Repeat after me. Yo.
Yo!
Hot damn.
Hot damn!
What a fabulous window treatment.
What a fabulous
That was a
window
trick.
Down!
Men smear. Smear, that's it. Yeah.
Truly manly men do not dance.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, and stop trembling. Hold the knife boldly and with strength.
Oh, God, I pierced the toes!
So Roland created this fictional straight-acting character, then cast Jeremy Irvine, a straight man, to play him. Jeremy isn't straight acting. He is straight. Acting. Why hire this guy to tell the story of gay liberation? There are so many gay actors who can play relatable characters. Why not one of them? Well, according to Roland Emmerich, he needed this character to be as appealing as possible to connect with straight audiences. That's just more veneration of straightness. The idea that stereotypically gay traits are unappealing, that audiences can only connect with masculine cliches. That's a real insult to the intelligence of audiences, which, considering the films that he's made, maybe isn't a surprise. Audiences empathize with people who aren't like them all the time. I empathize with 60-year-old women living in Miami despite never having been one. Yet. How could this possibly be? Because we empathize with fully realized characters in good stories, even if they're living lives that are different from our own, even if they don't act like we act. In fact, that's one reason why we seek out works of fiction, to experience the world from other points of view that we could never live ourselves. The Stonewall riots were a form of resistance against having to put on an act, against having to conform to something you're not. But when the people telling that story use terms like straight acting, they impose a toxic pressure on people, gay and straight alike, and preserve the very oppression that queer people rose up against in 1969. We have the rioters at Stonewall to thank for helping to break that oppression down, and we owe it to them to remember not just the fact that they fought, but what they fought for. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and at Matt Baum on Twitter. Subscribe here for more videos, and check out my podcast, The Sewers of Paris, for revealing personal stories about the entertainment that changed the lives of gay men. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go update my JDate profile.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me